Welcome to Corkine Today for November 15th, 2019. This is the show where I break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of Corkine right now and give you my opinion on them. Now, this is my opinion. If you want to learn more about these stories, check out the show notes down below. I'll put a link to each story there so you can read them for yourself and let me know what you think. I'll love to hear from you. Now, if you're new here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. We'll really appreciate it because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what I do here. And hopefully we can help you learn more about breaking free from the high cost of cable TV, but still watching the shows you enjoy. Real quick before we get into the news of the day, we have a giveaway going on right now. So don't forget, if you want to enter for a chance to win, we're giving away a 2019 Fire TV Cube, the fastest Fire TV ever made, and a $100 Hulu gift card to one lucky viewer or reader. Terms, conditions, and how to enter are in the show notes down below. There's a link to our post at corkcarsnews.com. Many ways to enter. Download our mobile app, leave a comment on that post, subscribe to one of our newsletters, for example. You don't have to do them all, but the more you do, the more entries you get to enter the giveaway. Check that out. The link in the show notes down below, and I'd love to hear from you. All right. Let's get into the news because a lot's been happening. I've been getting an increasing number of complaints about Disney Plus accounts being hacked, where they log in and other people are using their accounts. There's profiles. One of the most annoying things about this is if somebody gets your username and password, they sell it to people. Suddenly you find yourself in a position where you cannot add any more devices. You have a 10 device limit. Once you hit that device limit, doesn't seem to be a way to remove a device without having to physically contact support through chat or phone. And right now I'm hearing those wait times are very long at this moment. This seems to be very similar to other type of account sharing that we're seeing happen with Hulu and more. For example, in the post I linked to a story over at Hulu that I shared with Jess, who wrote this story. Or on eBay, where somebody was selling a year of Hulu's commercial free for $12. And they say right there, shared account, cannot change password, cannot create profiles, cannot do this, cannot do that. It's because it's stolen. And these are coming from a few different ways. Now, one of the ways this is happening is over the years, they've hacked a website where they go in there and they break in and they steal all the usernames and passwords. And then they use a bot to go test all the username and passwords to say, hey, this one worked, that one didn't, on different services like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, and now Disney Plus. And there's also a growing number of phishing attacks targeting Disney Plus subscribers. We're hearing a lot of reports about, hey, you need to change your payment, your account has been locked, click here to unlock your account, and then it asks you to log in. It looks like Disney Plus, but it's not Disney Plus. Keep that in mind. So there is definitely an effort here. Some people have said, hey, why do this? Well, Disney Plus is only $6.99 a month. Cheaper if you got one of the prepaid deals or you pay for a year. What kind of money's in this? Well, they're selling these to a lot of people who live in markets where Disney Plus is not currently available. Those are very common. They use VPNs to come in. But Disney's been locking the registration to people with bank accounts in particular areas. And so they're trying to use this to get around that. Plus, I mean, if you get a year of Hulu for $12, that's a lot cheaper. And if you're the person selling these, you didn't pay anything for this. That $12 is 100% profit. You sell 1,000 of them, you just made $12,000. So it may not seem like much, but it adds up over time. What can you do to protect your account? Very simple. Don't forget to, don't use your same password and email address on all websites, especially on banking accounts. You should never have your banking password used on another website. Because what happens here is, I have a junk username and a junk password. I got this email that I've had forever at Yahoo. It is a junk account now. And when I go to a website that maybe I want to leave a comment on something, or maybe I just want to download something that requires a username and password, I use that junk password and that email address. Well, that website may be what's compromised. Hulu probably hasn't been compromised, but that website was. They took that username and that password, tried out different ones, discovered it worked on Hulu, because I had sadly used the same email and password for Hulu as I did for my junk sites. And I found myself affected by this over a year ago now when I had a bunch of people logging into my Hulu account. So this is real, it happens. And the other thing is the phishing scams where they target you. So keep that in mind. If you get an email saying change your password, update your payment information, be very careful. They're probably also trying to get your credit card number so they can sell that too. But if you get one of these and you wonder if it's real, just go to disneyplus.com direct and log in there. Don't click the links because that link may not be real. It may look like it's real, but maybe just disguising a fake link. And look at the sender. Is it really coming from a official looking Disney one? Or is it like disney.somethingweird.com? So keep that in mind. Often they'll try to have a domain name that looks like Disney, but you look at it, it's like, okay, that's a .xyz or something domain name and more. So keep those in mind. There's a lot of scams out there targeting Disney Plus because it's so popular right now. So keep that in mind. Have you been affected by this? Had somebody talk about they logged in this morning and they saw like 6 new profiles created in their Disney Plus account. If that was somebody affecting you, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. All right, let's keep moving because there's a lot of other things to talk about, but I'll really love to know what you think of that and if you've been affected. And not just with Disney Plus. Have you ever had your account stolen with Netflix, Hulu, Amazon? Let me know. All right. PlayStation Vue subscribers plan to switch to YouTube TV. So we talked to a bunch of PlayStation Vue subscribers and we polled them. Where do you plan to go when PlayStation Vue shuts down in January? And overwhelmingly, the majority of them said YouTube TV. By 2-to-1 to the next most popular, which was Hulu, with everything else, Sling TV and the rest falling below that. And the vast majority said they were going to go to YouTube TV. A lot of them cited similar pricing. Similar channels, not exact, I do understand that. And they really liked how the DVR feature on YouTube TV gave them a similar experience to what happened on PlayStation Vue. Those were the main reasons. So I find this very interesting. With YouTube TV in a 3rd place position, if they can grasp a majority of the PlayStation Vue subscribers, that could definitely help them move up to challenge Hulu and Sling, who are number 1 and number 2 right now, with about 2.7 million. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But I can definitely see why YouTube is definitely going to work hard to get them. You can see why everybody's going to work hard to get these subscribers. So I'd love to know what you think. Do you plan to subscribe to YouTube TV when PlayStation Vue shuts down if you're a subscriber? Are you going to go to Sling, Fubo, AT&T TV Now, Hulu? Leave me a comment. Let me know. I want to know why, though. Why do you pick the one you picked to go with? And I actually was surprised. There are a good number of people who tell me, hey, I'm really not sure I get enough out of a live TV service. I think I'm going to go to on-demand only. So I'll be very interested to see how that plays out going forward. Will more and more people go into on-demand only in the future? So leave me a comment. Let me know. Real quick, I'm going to grab the remote. I left the remote right here. I apologize. If I don't press the up button, it's about to go into screensaver mode, and we don't want that to happen. All right, next story up of the day. This is one I've been getting a lot of questions about. Disney Plus has edited content, removed episodes, and added warnings to older content. That is true, but it's not, I think, that big of a deal. So Disney Plus is using some altered versions of the programming. For instance, the Disney movies are the Blu-ray editions and later, not the original ones. The Simpsons have been stretched into widescreen. A few episodes have been skipped here and there of different shows. And Disney has put warnings on, like Dumbo, where it says, hey, this content is presented in its original format and it may contain cultural stereotypes that are a bit outdated. We've also seen warnings on things like smoking and other issues. So what I really want to know here is, what do you think of that? To me, I'm fine with them saying, hey, guess what? There's smoking, violence, whatever in a video like this, and let you decide if you want to watch it. But what do you think of them, like, for instance, offering the altered wide version of The Simpsons instead of the original 4:3? Now, if you listen to podcasts, my big thing is I think Disney should, as they go through the year, be like, hey, guess what? Original versions of the Star Wars movies, or hey, original version of The Simpsons are now available as an option. You can pick widescreen, you can pick special edition, or you can pick the original. So I hope Disney does that. And if you want to learn more about what has been altered, what's been changed a little bit, Jess has a really good story down in the show notes where she breaks it all down. So I'd love to know what you think of that. And Let me comment, does that change your opinion of a streaming service when you look at it and say, hey, that's great, but it's not the original formatting of The Simpsons, for example. It's not a 4:3, it's not a widescreen version with it. So let me know. Alright, Sling TV's new AirTV 2 for a while has been rumored. It was briefly on the AirTV website. Well, now it's for sale on Amazon. Yes, Sling TV is selling the AirTV 2 on Amazon.com. And it's a 2-tuner upgraded version of the existing AirTV, which allows you to connect your antenna to it and then stream your antenna into the Sling TV app on like your Roku and more, where you can watch your paid subscriptions channels like CNN, ESPN, and more, right along with all the channels from your antenna. If you connect a hard drive to it, you can get DVR support to record off your antenna. Now this new version's upgraded power with additional features and more. And one important note is you don't need a Sling TV subscription to use it. You can, on your Sling Roku channel, for example, watch your antenna through the AirTV and the Sling TV app, even if you don't pay for Sling TV. One of the main things I hear a lot of people love about it is that there's no monthly fee for it. It is at least currently free, so all the guide data is free. You're not paying every month to get it. But if you want the new version with the more powerful, slightly smaller version, slightly changed look to it, it's $99 on Amazon right now. But I wonder how long though. Sling TV has not officially announced this new product yet. And it'll probably be pulled sometime soon. So fingers crossed, if you want it, go get it now. I have talked to readers. Thank you for the tip to the reader who sent this in, who has successfully ordered it and successfully received their new AirTV 2. So leave me a comment, let me know. All right, real quick thing here. We'll keep moving, but Netflix is making Beverly Hills Cop 4, and Eddie Murphy will be returning. Netflix has struck a deal with Paramount to bring the new movie to Netflix as a Netflix original, and it's one more sign of Paramount turning into almost an arms dealer a little bit, like they talked about during the earnings call yesterday. Viacom is owned by Paramount, and instead of launching their own streaming service, they do have Pluto TV, but they've been selling their content to other companies recently, with several deals now with Netflix, including Nickelodeon content coming to Netflix, a new original programming created by Nickelodeon for Netflix. So I'll be very interested to see what happens. Let me know, are you excited for new Eddie Murphy Beverly Hills Cop 4? Yes, there was a 3. A lot of people have been asking that. I haven't seen it, but the reviews have been a little So we'll see if 4 is any better. I'd love to know what you think of this. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of all these retro movies going there. What do you think of Viacom's plan here? Say, hey, we could launch an Apple TV Plus or an HBO Max, but instead we're going to go and sell our content to places like Netflix and others. So let me know what you think. And lastly, Frndly is it's a live TV streaming service starting at $5.99. One of the big selling points behind it is it does include like the Hallmark channels, the Game Show Network, and the Weather Channel for that price. And now they've added Up TV. Up Family TV, I think is maybe their full name, or maybe that's their streaming service. It's a family-friendly focused TV network that's been a little bit more difficult to find. It is on a few different streaming services out there. Well, now it's coming to Frndly TV right alongside things like the Game Show Network, the Hallmark channels, the Weather Channel, and more, starting at $5.99. A really good deal. So check that out. So that's it for today. We had a busy day. Today will be even busier. Do not forget though about our giveaway. $100 Hulu gift card, a 2019 Fire TV Cube, the fastest, most powerful Fire TV ever made. Of course, it comes with a built-in Echo where you can use it to hands-free control your Fire TV, or just use it like an Echo and ask it questions. And more. Many ways to enter. You don't have to do them all, but the more you do, the more chances you get to enter. Link in the show notes down below for that. And if you're a regular here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, but also ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of these videos. We post Monday through Saturday and occasionally on Sunday. So I hope you all have a fantastic day. I hope you're staying warm. It's bitterly cold, but the sun's out down here, and hopefully it warms up soon wherever you may be. So I hope everybody takes care. I'll see you again tomorrow for our weekly recap show. And thank you. I really appreciate it. 20,000 subscribers, almost 21,000 now. Thank you for your support. I can't believe it. I'll see you tomorrow.